He's looking for a big game. He's their size. He's got a huge job tonight.
We're underway. Origin is on everyone's mind, but there's some club games to deal with firstly, and Curran with a good take close to the ground. Up near the 20-metre line, Marnie passing nicely to Haywood, then to Burton, and kick out back on an angle. He keeps it alive. Haywood across to Sexton, confronted by Oren Keeley.
Necessary, right?
So Harrison Graham's gone out there, and he does play regularly at dummy half, so it's a like-for-like replacement, but he might have a long night at the office. Harrison Graham. Burton 2-0. Tries to rush to his feet to play it. Graham for Katoa, then Ray Stone, then Jake Amarillo, and here's Fine, and here's Jermaine Asako. He's done brilliantly in wet conditions to hold that in one hand and put it down.
The Dogs couldn't have done any more in defence. Bailey Haywood got off the line as quick as possible, put as much pressure on them.
Danica is on the case. That's a ripping kick from touch by Asako, but Matt Burton's got some issues. So it looks like he's gone to lock forward Donahue after having his nose put back in place. Katoa for Nicarima, a kick in behind them. Tracy's back there again, but he slides along the turf. And he's shot to the top of the pops.
There, early decision, play on.
Haywood, then Sexton, then Curran. 3 tackles down on this refreshed set for Canterbury on the 10-metre line. Lovely pass. A long ball to Haywood, then Burton. Another good tackle by Finette Furiaki. This is great application by the Dolphins defence. Kick out. Again denied. Stirring defence by the visitors. One more play to get through. Burton is going to bang it high and wide. He's got Boston Sherry coming through. They've got up for it and lost it, and the Bulldogs have got it back, and it's Leapoy Hopboy. That'll be his first try in the NRL.
No, well, Todd Smith's going up no try.
No try.
Here's the Harvey Norman replay. Burton just drops it onto the left foot. Jerry does a great job by getting the hand over the top of Farnworth.
Leapoy Hopboy until Phil Gould and Cameron Serraldo encouraged him to stick at it. He eventually won an NRL debut, and now he's got an NRL try. We're deadlocked at 8 each.
Come off. Give space. 6 more.
Good run, Kerr.
He's got some footwork for a big unit.
He's had a great impact off the bench in a couple of games the Dolphins have played this year. Amarillo, he's quick, how quick he is. And then Farnworth with the ball for Bostock. That's a cracking try to the Dolphins.
Well, Bronson Sherry just come flying out of the line and missed his target. Never laid a hand on him. Here's a Harvey Norman replay. Katoa once again goes to the line.
It's another splendid kick by Asako. Potentially a very crucial try in that little window before half-time to arrest back the lead.
That's brilliant work by the Dolphins. Forced a couple errors, or on the end of a couple errors from Reid Marnie, and then come up with just enough patience to allow the Dogs to miss the tackle more so than anything. But brilliant work from the Dolphins to go in 14-8.
They've won just 3 of 13 games played in New South Wales, but they did win in their last trip around the periphery of the top 8. Plenty to play out over the remainder of this weekend. But they find themselves in the mix if they can upset the competition leaders this evening. Back comes Josh Kerr with a very robust run to commence the second half. Kerr with an offload. No defence within sight. Harrison Graham. Try number 3 for the Dolphins, and the upset is really on the cards now.
Bit of footwork, Josh Kerr, and charging. Harvey Norman replay. Late football.
How raw was he in his interview?
I'm sure Danica will have the latest for us. Take a couple of Panadol and back out there, Ray. He's unbelievable. 11 away now. The Dolphins with another try. They've just about got it parcelled up if they could score again. Oh, Lemuelu tackled by Sexton. He was all but over the line. He played it quickly. Here's Nicarima trying to burrow. 6 more. They're going to get there. It's a try from dummy half. It's Herbie.
Well, everyone in the white jerseys was looking for the ball to be spread. You watch the Dogs get off the line here. And they forgot to watch the football.
Good test series.
This has been a very accomplished performance in treacherous conditions by the Dolphins. Saluka Fafita returning round forward. Oh, what a pass around the corner. Big Frankie Molo's got himself a try. Was that Oren Keeley?
That was Oren Keeley. As I said at Newcastle, he had a real chronic knee, this young man. He was only in his early 20s. Picked up by the Dolphins, has obviously rehabbed that knee.
Very a handy pickup, more than handy. Might be a key man in their forward pack going forward. Kalen Ponga hasn't played much Origin football lately either. He missed 2023, played in the decider last year.
Yeah,
Let me tell you, when I was coaching the games he played, he was the best player.
Yeah.
There was a game at Queensland, he was incredible. Scored a winning try.
Dolphins could go further ahead here. Throws at full time.
Well, if they don't, they're 2 losses this year, the Dogs, by the Broncos, and now the Dolphins has been by 24 points.
Amarillo, the former Bulldog, cuts through them. He's going to get a try right underneath the sticks.
Just as I said.
He runs hard. Change of angles. Great trickery here from Katoa. He dummies inside. And then Avarillo.
Dominated in the middle, and Katoa's pulled the strings to what is a very exciting back line, and the score speaks for itself now. It's really blown out in favour of the Dolphins. Tomorrow night, Friday night football, right here on 9, the Eels and Manly. Isn't that a time-honoured clash? It's at CommBank Stadium, and the rain's expected to continue. And Parramatta hoping to get things done without Mitch Moses and Zach Lomax. Turbo captains Manly, 7:30 p.m. tomorrow night. Nine's Wide World of Sports, the place to watch that great rivalry stemming all the way back to the 80s.
No Jakey. Is he out for an extended period, Jake? Did I hear?
Yeah, I'm not sure there's been a date put on that, but he's had a couple of bad head knocks this year, so no doubt they'll err on the side of caution.
He's good in good hands there at Manly.
Jake Arthur's back, of course. He debuted at Parramatta under his dad a couple of years back, playing for Manly against his old club.
Remember, he scored a try on his debut up at Suncorp. Magic round against the Warriors.
Gee, got a good memory.
Well done, Mido.
Well, if you're a Dolphins fan, you've got to be confident that your team's a genuine finals hope if they can get it right. Lemuelu's through. There's another try coming. It's Almani, and his nose splattered in the first half, and he scored after 78 minutes.
Oh, no one deserves a try more than Kurt Donahue. He got his nose absolutely smashed sideways with an accidental head clash. We all thought his night was gone.
The Bulldogs might not be able to win the comp if they score again.
And he went in. Harvey Norman replay. Look at this beautiful short passing. Nicarima on the outside. Lemuelu. Donahue. And he flies through. And look at the slip and slide. Pass from dummy half. Doesn't stop. Keeps his legs moving.
They have revelled in the wet, as a Dolphin should.
Time off.
Incredible scoreline.
So they go into the bye. There's the nose.
That'll be throbbing tomorrow morning.
What an effort. Like, when that happened, we all thought, he's gone. There's the next 5 games. They got the bye, rest up. The Dragons at home.
If they can bring the form they've shown tonight against Canterbury to those games, they can win them all.
Well, you look at them on paper. I know it's on paper. They're all very winnable games.
Yeah.
Well, they had plenty missing as well, didn't they? Other than the 2 Origin boys. No Safidi.
Yeah. Well, they're going a long way to correcting their record away from home too, particularly in Sydney. That's going to be 2 away wins in succession in Sydney.
It was their first win against the Dogs and the first win at a core stadium.
Well done to their coach, Christian Wolf. Started the season really slow.
Lost the first 4.
His first 4, but he held his nerve. He didn't change anything. And when Wayne Bennett leaves clubs, you know, there's a hangover. But he backed his ability. So well done to the coach. This has been a huge win.